Hello and welcome back to Management Snippets. This week, we are going to take up a subject which is, very pertinent to big organizations and how, from the point of view of running organizations. And I'm titling this video as "Small is Beautiful," as you all know that the big corporations are difficult to manage, and we have seen many examples of big corporations crumbling under their own weights. One example was that of Enron, which got went bankrupt some decade back. And there was another example of JP Morgan or even General Motors, which was at one point of time, which was the when it comes to automobile manufacturing is not the General Motors that we used to see earlier. So, what went wrong in these companies? One fact which went wrong, as per Tom Peters, who wrote the famous book "In Pursuit of Excellence," in search of excellence. This is because after some point of time, once the organizations grow big, it becomes unmanageable because it becomes so huge. It becomes unmanageable, but by a single manager. So what is the way out? So is it that we cannot have big corporations? No, that is not the case. There have been big corporations which, despite having grown manyfold and despite having grown into behemoths, but still survived and are surviving. There are good examples, and there are examples like 3M, which is as they grow big, it is like there was the story of a asur called Rekta Bijasur. Each drop, as per the legend, it goes that each drop of that asur falls down on the earth. One asur or another asur comes out of it. So this is 3M is something like that. The more it grows, the more it becomes separated into smaller groups. So as per this research carried out by Tom Peters, uh, something like $100 million would be the optimum figure at which organizations should think of rolling out subsidiaries or segregate the unit as a unit which can be standing on its own. So this threshold, say in Indian rupees, it would be something like 800 crores, 700 to 800 crores if your business grows. It is it is better that you hive it out into a separate business which can stand on its own with having its own management. So that becomes easier to manage. So if you see the big conglomerates, you see the Tata Group, which has got so many companies under it. So you have companies getting hived off as and when they grow big. They have been hived off as separate units. And internationally, 3M is a very good example, and there have been other cases as well. For example, General Electric has been having out smaller units. At one point of time, it used to be a big behemoth, and then Jack Welch came into the helm, and the rest is history, wherein GE has been transformed into a new company. And then afterwards, what we could see in GE is there have been so many smaller companies or subsidiaries which have been made, and this is how big companies run successfully in the long run. Because if the decision is to continue as a single behemoth, single monolith, then there's no way out, but you're risking the company to crumble under its own weight. So this is what this week's management snippet is all about. In nutshell, it is small is beautiful. Thank you so much.